Welcome back, everybody. It is your boy Broncos Guru, and as usual, it is Sunday morning, and it is time to get this party started. Let's get going with this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. Our first boating crew this week is going to be from an RNLI Training video. Now, I'm not going to call these guys boneheads because anybody who's willing to go out there and save somebody else's life, I don't consider them a bonehead by any stretch of the means. For those of you who don't know who the RNLI is, though, that's the Royal National Lifeboat Institution. These guys are basically Europe's version of the US Coast Guard. But these guys do some crazy things. As you can see here, they're out testing a new life raft in this weather. In most of the videos I see these guys always wind up in this kind of weather, and it's just insane that they're going out there doing this. Here they get a little bit wild though, and they wind up flipping this boat over. They capsize it end over end. I guess they figured out on this day they're going to need a little bigger boat. Fortunate for them though, everybody does make it back to shore safely. Our next boater this week, well, they're just done waiting for summer. Like many of us here in the Northern Hemisphere, we are sick of it, and some people are starting to take matters into their own hands. Like this fine gentleman here who's decided he's going to go ahead and get his jet ski out anyway. Doesn't matter that the lake's frozen over. Hell, he's even wearing shorts. He basically said wetsuits are for plebes. Big thanks to John Booth for sending that last clip in over on Facebook, and our next clip is going to show you how to retrieve a boat, and this one comes from James Rao over on Instagram. Basically, this is the instructional video on how to get your boat on the trailer, especially when you got an assistant like this. Keep one person at the front of the boat, let them control the bow eye, person in the back will take care of the motor and keep you hovered over the trailer. You'll want to get this nose tightened down on the front just about as much as you can get done, and then you'll signal to your driver up front, go ahead, we're good to go, you can start pulling us out. Well, maybe you shouldn't have it this tight. These guys right here completely messed this one up, but at least it's a small boat, they should be able to get this one back on the trailer, and they look in good spirits about it and they're having a good time. Our next boater this week is one of those guys that are pretty much some of my favorite people in boating that just love to straight send it. These are those no F giving kind of people. They're going out there battling waves, doing whatever it takes. And they're just going to go through anything no matter what. Even right here, my man loses his hat. We're not stopping for anything. We're just running it and boom, they send it. But that's not even the best send. Right here, I'm actually going to compliment them. A lot of people when they face this situation will want to turn the boat around or get the boat on an angle, and that's how boats get capsized. My man took it straight on. It wasn't a fun take, but at least he did it the safest way he could. Our next boater this week is going to show you what happens when you park like an idiot at the boat ramp. That's right, you're going to see this boat right here going back down the ramp, not connected to a truck at all. My guess on what happened here is my man decided he was going to park taking 2 or 3 parking spots, and somebody said, well, you know what, we're going to show you a lesson, buddy, and they went ahead and stole his hitch pin. And I would let that be a lesson to all boaters. When you're down at the boat ramp, make sure you're taking up 1 parking spot, not 2 or 3, or something like this could possibly happen to you. I got to thank Tyler Branson Fishing for sending that in over on Instagram. I did have several people send that one in on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you guys for the send as well. If you see anything crazy happening on your waterway, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and you might see your story over here as well. And if you haven't already, please drop an anchor on the subscribe button. Unlike my man with the hitch pin, I'm coming to steal your drain plug if you don't.